out of nowhere, boom! You're hurt in a car accident.
We've recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients.
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
KRON 4 Sports Night Live. Now 3 minutes, 5 nights a week. Now, live from the Bay Area's local news station, KRON 4 News at Noon begins with breaking news.
Breaking news here at noon, Iran striking back, launching missiles at U.S. military bases in Qatar. Thanks for joining us here during KRON 4 News at noon. I'm Justine Waldman. Let's get now to the latest. These attacks were in retaliation for the American bombing of Iranian nuclear sites. This has just escalated the tensions in the Middle East. This is video now showing us the missiles flying through the air. This attack came shortly after Qatar closed its airspace as a precaution amid threats from Iran. Qatar says no one has been killed, adding that the missiles were intercepted and its airspace is now safe. Iran says the attack matched the number of bombs that were dropped by the U.S. on its nuclear sites over the weekend, adding it targeted the base because it was outside of populated areas. It was on Saturday that the U.S. dropped bombs on several Iranian nuclear facilities during Operation Midnight Hammer. The strikes hitting several nuclear sites, including Fordo, that's a heavily fortified underground uranium enrichment facility. Both Israel and the U.S. working to prevent Iran from building a nuclear weapon. A U.S. official said that several B-2 stealth bombers carried out these strikes. These are the only planes in the world that are capable of dropping 30,000-pound bunker-busting bombs that can explode hundreds of feet underground. Now, in the past, Iran has threatened American forces at this airbase, which hosts the forward headquarters of the U.S. military's Central Command. We're taking a live look at the sky now above Tel Aviv. Now, before this attack, Israel also expanded its war against Iran. That Gulf nation of Bahrain, home to the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters, says it has temporarily suspended flights in its airspace. Now, U.S. officials are saying there is a possibility of more attacks in the region. We're going to get the latest now from our reporter, Teresa Stasio. She's in our newsroom following the latest developments out of the Middle East.
Well, hi, Justine. Military and Middle East experts say that this bombing was largely symbolic, but the concern is what will happen next. Less than a dozen missiles were launched against a U.S. base in Qatar. The base is one of two hosted